Hey, how's it going today? This video we're gonna be tying up a hybrid jig, head jig anyway. So one make a hybrid, so pretty much it's gonna be a bucktail here. This is a white bucktail or tan color, normal nature color. I got this bucktail for a long time ago from eBay. We're gonna be mixing that with a craft fur. I got a huge strip of this craft fur. So I have do this similar method before about tying up a craft fur mixed with a bucktail here. So let's start off by so if you look at the bucktail, right, most of the hair over here, it's gonna be better for tying jig. Some up front, I mean the tip, not so good. The reason I know is because you get more buoyant down here, less buoyant up top. I think it's more hollow. That's what it is. So anyway, we're gonna grab the mixture of tan. You can call it tan, I call it nature color, natural. Yeah, this is one of the problem tying up a bucktail is it flare up a lot if you don't use a good compression to hold it down tight. I love my hair staggered up outside. What it does is pretty much just even out the hair. Just hair everywhere. Alright, so the actual fur itself, the hair itself is done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut, trim it out. So we can add some craft fur in there. There you go. One way for you to get a good grip of that is to use some type of clip. So that will put the hair, leaning back a little bit. Okay, so we're done with the bucktail. Now let's use the fur. The craft fur also fairly long, so it's gonna be fun to use it. So the trick to this is to pinch it really tight and kind of, you know, brush it off with your hand here, so you get right off extra excess and stuff. Now, so I'm just trying to even it out around the jig, to even it out around jig's collar here, so I get some but not much, because I don't want too much craft fur. Okay. Try this again. Definitely, this is the reason why I got brushed for. Oh man, I didn't even tie this guy. This guy just came right off, and I cut my strings already. Not good. It's kind of awkward tying this guy here. Yeah, I think the wires I have here to tie the jig is not really meant for standing like this. This is a little bit too low. I'm gonna figure out a way to make the adjustment on it so it go up a little bit higher. Okay, we get some craft fur on the side here. So the problem with this sometimes is not getting that clean looking, you know, Instagram worthy kind of jig. Alright, let's see. Try this again. We definitely have too much thread on this collar. There you go. At least we know it doesn't go anywhere now. I'm using the thin glue, so it's a lot easier for me to brush on. Okay, that should be dry. After you tie them, I usually pull them. Give it a couple of tap. Shake it. You can see a bunch of like loose hair came off. So alright, this is their jig here. Now let me hold it up. There we go. So a little bit loose here. So what it is, it's actually, this is not what exactly I'm going for, the pattern. So I can show you some the reason why you want to mix the craft here, the craft fur and the bucktail. So the bucktail, when it hit the water, this is the bucktail here, it's really stiff. It's not stiff. It doesn't move as more realistic as craft fur here. Craft fur move super easy. Just a little bit slightly current, these will move like crazy compared to bucktail. So the pattern a lot of people you see online, it's that they put the bucktail on the shank of the hook and they put the craft fur on the collar of the hook. The reason is that the two material, when it hit the water, when you move jig it up and down, you get really cool lifelike action. Like the back of, you know, you got secondary movement, what you can say. You can say this is the firstary and this is the secondary movement. But anyway, a lot of people will just put the craft fur instead of on the shank, the back on the bottom like this, they just put them right here at the collar. So you give it really cool. So anyway, I'll show you next video what I meant. But yeah, this is 1/8 again, super. This will look pretty like minnow imitation in tanks here. I also paint the eye here with a nail polish. 1/8.